Hello everyone, my name's Austin Novell of High Button Sports, and we're here today at the Scotiabank Centre alongside Halifax Hurricanes guard and leading scorer of the NBLC, Antoine Mason.
Mason, money!
We're going to do a one-on-one free basketball lesson here with Mr. Mason himself. Thanks so much, Antoine, for doing this today.
Thanks for having me.
All right, Antoine, so we're going to start out with basic shooting form.
When I warm up, I like to do like one-hand shooting, form shooting, just to get a rhythm. As I've been working with trainers, they always say the power comes from your leg. It's not more forcing it with your arms. So you always want to have, good space with the ball, comfortable for your feeling. And then, when you're set, 2 feet balance, and just go up. Later, you just step out, put the guide hand in. You don't want the guide hand to take over the shot. So for me, I have, regular hand, right hand shooting. And I like to put my thumb kind of right here for, some people do it here, some people have it here. But for me, comfortable is right here, and then I just go up. And then repetition, the more you do it, the more comfortable you get. You'll see Steph, the best shooter ever. His form is pretty much pure. But compared to his teammate, Clay, a great shooter too, but they have different forms. So it's whatever, whatever you feel comfortable with, and then it's just more repetition and try to figure out what's comfortable for you to get your shot up.
So like I mentioned before, Antoine Mason not only leads the Halifax Hurricanes in scoring, but he leads the NBLC in scoring with 26.9 points per game. So what are some one-on-one moves that you like to use on defenders, like maybe go-to moves for yourself?
It all depends on who's guarding me. I like to see how they're guarding me at first. Like if somebody's just guarding me, I'm kind of looking where
I was trying to force you
yeah,
left
where
or
their
something.
feet are. Yeah, if it's up there and I see a defender, I'm trying to separate because attack that hip. If I attack that hip, it's hard for somebody to get back into space while going downhill. Other times, I'll just like to get a simple jab just to see how they're going to react. If they back up too much, that's when I get the shot. If they press up on me, that's when I attack. If they come up like you did, I might continue to go and attack. If they back off, I'm letting it go for a jump shot. Everybody knows I'm a righty, even though I go both hands strong, but, they're expecting me to drive to the hole. So when I do this, it gets me balance with my legs like I talked about earlier. It gives me balance on form shooting where I can shoot it. But it also creates that separation that I need. And if they come up, I can also just go off with their hip, like I said, attacking their hips. It's almost like a chess game. You're pretty much seeing how they guard you, and then you kind of figure it out. And you may do a move here, set them up. May do another move here, set them up, and then you could, base off of that.
You never want to play at the defender's pace. You never do what they want you to do.
Yeah.
And it's good that you mentioned you're not only looking to create for yourself, but you're looking to create for others as well.
Yeah.
So Antoine, like he said, is an aggressive player. He gets to the line quite frequently, and he makes those free throws. Just 2 games ago, you went 14 for 14 from the line. So we want fans out there want to know if you have a free throw routine.
I went through different routines, what felt comfortable for me, and for me, what felt comfortable for me is kind of unorthodox because people usually like bouncing the ball, getting a rhythm. But for me, it's just I got my base, I kind of just flick it, make sure my thumb is in in the rips, 2 fingers here, make sure it's comfortable, and then I just go up and just everything is off of my legs, just balance off my legs and start feeling comfortable, start doing it. At first, it felt weird. And this summer it felt weird. I was like, am I gonna stay to the same routine? But then it started feeling comfortable, start going in, and I could like make adjustments like, oh, okay, my hand's here, I gotta do this. So that's pretty much what I've been doing is setting up, also like that.
If if you don't know, Antoine Mason is the son of Knicks legend Anthony Mason.
He's become such a fan favorite here in New York with his high-octane game.
One of the most beloved Knicks in franchise history.
Can you maybe comment on maybe what he's taught you defensively, or how you approach every game from a defensive standpoint?
He always made sure it was a pride thing. He always said it's a Mason pride thing. You don't let people score, and that's how the Knicks in the '90s were. It's going to be a tough shot. So for me, being a son of Anthony Mason, it's a pride thing. I don't want people to just come down easy and score. So for me, I know who I'm playing against. It's always scouting, make sure I know what their strengths are, and just try to take it away from them. I'll go against somebody that likes to shoot. I'm trying to force them to put the ball down on the ground, make them try to create for themselves if they're just shooters. If they're somebody that likes to drive, I'll get up on them, give them space. Just playing with them, not giving them easy options. I study my dad's film. I study Kawhi. I study Patrick Beverly, just how they guard people, and just try to become a pest. Do some veteran things just to frustrate them, and it comes down to pride. Like a bunch of coaches always say, defense is like 90% effort, and the rest is technique. 10% is technique. So you have to want to play defense in order to be a good defender.
Just any final thoughts or tips for the fans out there, the younger generation coming up that are maybe looking to play professional basketball?
Work hard, do the extra work. It's so important to do the extra work. Like the practice time, that's not enough. You got to be there earlier, before practice, after practice. If you're at your house and you have a hoop, stay outside, even though it's freezing cold in Canada. But just get shots, go into the rec, get shots, and watch a lot of basketball. Watch NBA players, and just try to pick off of players that you like, and just it's like school. You got to study, and you got to put in the extra work to be successful.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks so much, Antoine.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
That was awesome. Good luck tonight, and good luck for the rest of the season.
Thank you.